Welcome everyone, this is your host Abraham El Jaguar, a professional game master. First of all, this channel is proudly sponsored by Asilo. Asilo is a tabletop role-playing game of clinical and psychological horror. You will find it in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is also proudly partnered with the What the Funk shop. Please check out their store for all sorts of products. They have dice, miniatures, game master screens, home decorations, and many other things. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment as well. And make sure that you use my code for a special discount. Now, a moment, please, while I minimize this. Uh-uh. Where am I? Ah, here I am. I maximize. Maximize. Okay. Tonight, I want to talk about how roleplay is a state of mind. Those that have conversation about their characters, those that tell stories about their characters, they have yet to embody the fictional character. They are not playing the role within the world. You could consider it a sort of self suggestion or self hypnosis when you are tricking yourself into believing that the fictional environment is actually real. And yet at the same time, you are sitting at the table with your friends or alone. If you are playing a solo tabletop RPG, you are rolling dice. You are writing things on your character sheet, erasing things as well. But it all happens on a second level, on a second plane. Just like you don't need to be aware of breathing in order to breathe. I'm not concentrating on breathing right now. I'm doing it normal. It's automatic. In the same way, you are handling the mechanics of the game. You are rolling those dice, you are drawing those cards, and at the same time, you are describing your actions and reactions. In the case of the players, in the case of the game master, you are describing the entire game world as the players explore it through the player characters, as their player characters. That's why it's so important to keep the mechanics in their place and to have the in character moments all pervasive throughout the entire session. This is about eliminating the unnecessary. No out of character conversations, not telling a story, suddenly taking control of the game world and manifesting objects out of nowhere, unless it is part of the background of the character. If you have already designed the background for your player character and you start in your room, it is logical to think that you already know what's in your room, unless the game master suddenly introduces out of nowhere some unexpected element, right? Maybe you wake up and suddenly in your desk, your usually undisturbed desk, there is a strange alien looking apparatus or device, right? So going back to the mindset of playing a role, it could be considered a state of trance. And the game master and the players are providing tools to keep that trance going. You're in that zone through the description, through the details. That illusion becomes real. That's why I don't like, as I have said in other videos and in some comments, I don't like the use of theater of the mind because you're not an actor acting for someone. You're actually experiencing the game world. You're using the mind's eye, but there is no audience. Just like right now, you're watching this video, you're watching my video, you're not acting for someone. You're just watching my video. And the same mindset is applied when you are playing a role in tabletop role playing games. You are taking actions within the game world, not as some sort of performance or acting. You are living in that fictional world for that instance, for that moment. And it is such a beautiful thing, such a magical thing. You take this illusion and you manage to trick yourself into thinking that it is real. And you are always in control of your character's actions in the case of the players, unless, of course, somebody casts some sort of web or paralyzation spell or something, then you cannot move, right? And similar situations. In the case of the game master, you are the world. As a game master, you are the world. You are playing the role of the entire world. And therefore, there is no game master and there is no player. There are characters, the world itself. So, as you continue playing the role, either describing the conversations that occur in the fiction, or if you want to, having those in character conversations through your own fictional voice, the illusion, the fiction is preserved thanks to that mindset. That almost, like I said, it's effectively a trance like state. It gets quite into Zen territory, right? Like that philosophy. And like I said, everything else that happens outside of that fictional world, rolling the dice, writing things with your pencil, it happens on a second plane. Second plane, sorry. Second plane. The human mind is quite complex. There are so many things we have to learn from it to unlock its secrets. And through tabletop role playing games, when you manage to roleplay, to actually roleplay, you explore other possibilities of the potential of the human mind. There is no deeper roleplay or advanced roleplay or dimensions of roleplay. You either roleplay or you don't. Simple as that. The complexities lie in the way that the neurons are working, but you don't need to consciously, intentionally move your neurons and all of the inner workings. Not at all. You just need to roleplay. You play a role and you play a game. When you play tabletop role playing games, simple as that. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it informative and entertaining. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the super thanks button. Take a look at the information in the description, the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. And remember, it is better to roleplay and fail in character than not to roleplay and fail as a player. Once again, thank you and see you later.